Convoy of 1 inbound Martinsville Hill Road, kilometre marker 0. Alright guys, Budgerina Wunya. You're going to Dark and Young Narua. I'm heading up to the Casuarina Campground in Olney State Forest. And I'm coming up here this weekend for the Pajamboree, which is a small event organised by Steve from the Pajformance Facebook group. There goes a tyre. And well, that wasn't what I wanted to see. Can punch it straight away. Don't know what that is either. Wow. So there goes that tyre. Definitely need a new one now. Well, that definitely wasn't what I bloody wanted. So I've got a set of pliers stuck in my sidewall on the inside of the tyre. Now unfortunately it is a highway terrain tyre because the coppers pulled me up last time around, as you would have seen in the video, and had a bit of a word with me about the bloody oh yeah, Delicas. Go ya Delis! I gotta hold them. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, coppers had a bit of a word with me about the worn outside tyre. So yeah, Andrew and Michelle, lovely couple, I flagged them down and they lent me their jack, but unfortunately on the chassis sort of rail jacking point it's not tall enough, and it's too tall to actually go under the control arm, so I can't bloody use it, which sucks. Nathan, that you saw in the last video, he's going to rip off a tyre off one of my trailers because, well, it will do the job. It's the same size tyres and it's a Yokohama Geolander, still in decent condition. So he's going to bring that up for me along with his jacks and everything, and yeah, bail me out once again. So cheers, Nath. You're a bloody legend, mate. Yeah, really not what I had in mind for a start to a trip, that's for sure. It doesn't appear that there's any other damage. You can see where the tyres rubbed on the control arms and the shock and stuff like that, but there's no brake fluid dripping or any of that sort of thing, which is good. I drove probably about half a k back to a flatter location where I can try and change the bloody tyre, and it's buggered the tyre, that's for sure, but the rim still looks decent. I should be able to reuse that. Yeah, fun and games. Now I need 2 friggin' new tyres. Great fun. Alright guys, I'm going to sit here and wait for Nathan to turn up, and I'll see you when we get moving again. And here we go, Nathan to the rescue again. Last trip I did out here, he's the one that had to rescue me when the bloody jack fell. And yeah, here he is again, come back to the rescue. It's good to have good mates. 5 minutes once Nathan got here with the jacks, and yeah, my other tyre straight on, no dramas. Now I can get going to bloody camp. One vehicle inbound Martinsville Hill Road, kilometre marker 1. So, as I figured, I'm the first one here, down at Casuarina Campground. There is a tent all the way up the top there, and there's a couple down the bottom there. I think they're having a bite to eat, just like a nice picnic lunch, but honestly, why wouldn't you? Look at this area. So yeah, it should be a nice spot for a couple of nights. I have camped here once before with the missus. We actually set our tent up in the same spot that I'm taking here, so, and it is quite a nice spot. There's lots of bird life here too. I think there's a little quail over there I'm going to try and get a photo of in a minute, and I've seen a few eastern rosellas and that flying around too, so I want to try and get a couple of photos of them if I can catch a decent one. But yeah, now for me to set my camp up and sit back and wait for everyone else to turn up. So guys, as I was actually saying when I got the puncher on my way in here, I'm here this weekend for the Pajamboree, which is an event set up by Steve from Pajformance on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he's on Instagram too. And what he's trying to do is actually create an annual meet. So he's organised this event for a whole bunch of us to come up here. I don't know how many vehicles are coming, but apparently there'll be a few. He's actually custom built some flex ramps to see how the Pajeros flex, which we all know they flex like a shopping trolley. But yeah, so he's bringing some flex ramps up for the cars to have a bit of a look at. Listen to that little finch, right at the bottom of my camp here. Yeah, he's doing that, bringing up open firewood and that. And then on Sunday, I think they're going for a bit of a run tomorrow on Saturday. On Sunday, they're planning to do some sort of harder tracks, whereas I'm going to take a bunch of guys to just go and do small tracks. Check this shit out. This is awesome. Cheeky little buggers. Next to no care in the world that I'm here. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, you can stop looking at my ugly mug now while I watch the birds. And yeah, when I can get some more footage, guys, I will. Alrighty, so we've got a couple turned up already. Gen 4 sitting over there. There's a nice NL wide body sitting over there, and a poo troll. Actually, I think I've got some poo troll stickers. I might have to give him one. And now it's starting to rain, as you might be able to hear. So, time to sit back and watch them all set up camp and enjoy the sound of the rain on the roof. Alrighty guys, time for some dinner. So I've got the fire burning over there with the coals on it and the hot plate sitting there, and I'm actually going to try something for a change. I've been wanting to do this for a while, trying a recipe out of Harry's Fire to Fork book. If you haven't checked this book out already, jump over and do it. It's available from a lot of places. I think BCF have got them now. I bought mine from Snowy's, or you can jump on the Fire to Fork website and buy them. But look, I'm a big fan of Harry, and to be honest, I've never tried any of the recipes out of it, so I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm sure as hell no chef. Tonight I'm trying the steak and mushroom sauce. So again guys, I've never done this sort of thing before, so I need my steak. Alrighty, so the first thing it says to do is get your steak out and pat it dry. Which is a bit of a bummer because I don't generally carry paper towel. So, because I don't have a paper towel, I'm just going to use some shit paper. Not as good, but make sure I don't leave any bits on it. It's clean, don't worry, I haven't wiped my ass with it. So, dab it dry. I don't know why Harry does that. He does it in with all his steaks, but not too sure why. Some cracked pepper. Some salt, flip it over, and then throw it on the fire. Now I've got that sitting on a nice hot spot with plenty of heat there to try and sear it up, and it says to do that for I think a couple of minutes, so I'll just double check that. So it says about 45 seconds each side, guys. And
what's happening there, buddy?
Oh, I'm just recording my cooking video, mate.
Oh, okay, sport. I'm on your way, am I?
No, not at the moment.
I'll be quiet then.
So it says 45 seconds each side, so that's about 45. That looks pretty good. As you can see, I've just thrown some veggies on to go with it, and we'll see how that comes. Yeah, it says 45 seconds each side, and then to get a wok or frying pan, camp oven ready with some butter and that in it. So I'll give that a second and I'll go do that. That's 150, 75 would be about a quarter of that. Okay. Hopefully I can do this without destroying it.
I have faith in you, mate.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not that much of a chef, mate. So.
No, same here, sport. I'm pretty basic.
Hey. Put that on my plate for a little bit while
Right. I got in contact with Oricom.
Yep.
I emailed you the other day. Looking a bit ready.
Hang on,
So I just got on the internet. Sent him an email. The bloke that runs the market for Oricom says, "Oh, that's a shame, mate." So he sent me a whole stack of fridges.
Okay, so recipe now calls for low heat, which we've got. Put the steak in the butter, turn every 5 minutes or so for about 20 minutes. Alrighty, so while that's cooking, I'll get a few things ready here. Calls for, once the steak's cooked, I've got to put some onion and mushroom in there, into the butter. So I'll dice up an onion now. I should have got a garbage bag out, I'll do that in a little bit. Dice up an onion. Now I'm not too worried about having the juices for the steak on the onion and that because it's all getting cooked anyway. Onion and mushrooms, it says what? 200 grams of mushies. Now they are not the magic type. That'll be about 200 grams. Crunch, crunch. That looks like the organiser. And then it says a couple of cloves of garlic now. I like a little bit of extra garlic. So it says 2, I'm going to throw 4 in. They're going to smell pretty tonight. Alrighty, so the inside of the steak's at about 52 degrees. I'm quite happy with that. So we'll take that off now. Now to put the mushroom and onion in that same sauce. Then come back in about 2 minutes, add the garlic and then some cream. So you finally got uppy?
Yeah, all day fucking getting shit done.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of easy tracks if we can't do some of the other ones anyway.
Yeah.
I'll go back to that one. Mine's going to take a week where you go. What happened there? Speed them?
Shit.
Alrighty, so the steak's cooked. I reckon these veggies are about cooked. And I reckon that sauce is about done. So the steak's a bit on the overcooked side, but I really don't care. I'm just looking forward to eating this. As I said, I still reckon the sauce is pretty runny. Smells bloody good though, I'll tell you. Alrighty, let's give it a try, eh? Delica! That's the 4th Delica I've seen today. Yeah, steak's a little bit overcooked, but hey, that's on me. Oh, that's delicious. Definitely better than the beer. Goes alright though. Alright, I'm going to devour this, guys, and I'll see you in a little while. Oh.
You were next in. Go get the ball.
Who was that to?
Dad.
Hello, puppet.
He's a little. Look, there's you two.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's on the back too, see? So we're starting to get a few more cars turning up now, which is good. So far though, there's only been one other Gen 3, two other Gen 3s turn up, so go for a walk and have a look. The infamous den monkey's just arrived. If you haven't checked out his channel, jump over and check it out. I'm planning to do a show us your bits on the paginator there, so make sure you subscribe to check that one out. Also hoping to do a show us your bits on the NL and the caravan down there. More Gen 4s. Maybe doing a show us your bits on the black Gen 4 there. That white NM down there is looking pretty bloody nice. There's massive tyres on that thing. It's got it scrubbed, surely. And then we've got this little Gen 3 here. He's actually a Central Coast local. First time I've met him, yeah, I think I've seen that car though. And yeah, the white Gen 3 down here. Might see if he wants to do a show us your bits on that too. Might ask him later. What tyres are you running on it? Oh, where are we? 33s. Yeah, right. Only 33s, they look bigger. So yeah, we've got a few turning up. It's good.
I'm gonna have a crack and make my own, but first, and then if I can't work something out, then I'll just share it with the guys.
I don't think it would be that hard. I mean, the tricky thing these guys have done is they've got the right.
So he's finally turned up. Jason from Off the Beaten Path. You haven't checked his channel out, do it. He's down Albury way. He does a fair bit around Big High Country and did the big variety charity bash recently and had some bad issues with the Paj too. But apparently he's got that all fixed out now. So yeah. Leaving my girl here for a little bit and I'm just going to go show him around a little bit. He's just going to cruise around and I'll go shotgun for a bit. Alrighty, a little bit of right hand down. Yeah, keep coming. Go just a touch right. That's it, I reckon straight there should bring you down pretty evenly. And go a touch left, you're going to climb this next wall. And you're done. So I told these boys earlier, there's plenty of Pajeros to bail them out. And what do we know, they've got a flat tire.
This wouldn't happen with a poo troll.
Or a Pajero. Oh, hang on, what am I talking about? That had to be the case. Had to be the case. So those boys got a flat tyre somewhere along the line. Yeah, I was sitting there back at camp putting shit on them about, you know, they want to come for a bit of a run. Just don't worry, there's plenty of Pajeros to recover the Ranger. And well, hey, what do we see? Gotta love it. I think goes up there.
Tree drone in the truck.
Wait for the grass. Power lines there for the planes coming through.
Here earlier. Hey Craig, what are you up to? Yay! That's what we do with ours.
How wicked is that? All the bloody Delicas down here. They're down here for a meet the same as we are for the Pajeros. That's bloody mad, I love it. Absolutely love it. Anyone that knows me and my channel knows that I like my Delicas. I reckon they're an awesome rig. Yeah, mad cars, I love them. Dinner and a show.
Okay.
Wearing too much.
And then winch off
I can't remember how to
the
do the hands
tree
though.
to get up and then back onto the track, and that's when I discovered that the steering wheel was like this for the car to go straight. And then the ABS kept kicking in. And, the one hand grab. Oh.
Come on.
That's
Just
got,
fucking tangle up so easy.
I'm a helicopter.
He's finally back after pissing off at 2 o'clock this morning and getting stuck.
Oh, hello.
So you did a prop job of it now. Yeah. Is that your rear trailer plug or something?
Yeah.
No, it was.
That's for those really lowered trailers.
Yep. And you've done some remodelling on your rear bar.
And the exhaust because it's rattling against the floor now.
Yeah. Definitely not aerodynamic there, mate.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Wasn't my plan, but nobody feels like going for a drive just to explore. After yesterday's run, everyone has decided that they want to tackle Creek Road today. So it's either a matter I go on my own or I follow those boys and get a bit more footage for today and do Creek Road. Yeah, should be fun. Yeah, I gotcha.
Does anyone know how to sort these two ways out? I can't hear anything.
Couple of tag alongs in the back here as well.
The Delicas, are they?
tractor apart from the front left that I broke. That's a aftermarket.
Yeah.
When he's bit full dog.
You starting a fire down there or what?
Yeah, righto guys, so look, this is absolute shit fight as you've just seen. I've already said to the other guys, I will get around the corner, they can winch me, and then there's an exit track right at the top of the hill. There's no way in hell I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to break something. I'm not crazy like that. So yeah, I'm going to go around, I'm going to get him to winch me straight up the hill, and then I'm out of here.
Hold up. Oh. Nah. Left hand down. Hold up. That'll do. No, yeah.
Oh, broken chair. You're making it for you, Dad.
Right hand.
He's not gonna make it.
You'll get there eventually.
Eventually. He's never gonna make it. No. Say he will. You're gonna pedal? Got tension on.
So close. Can I give you his camera? Yeah? Hang on,
Well guys, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been an interesting weekend up here, that's for sure. I got to meet some really great people. Saw some beautiful Padges. Love that Gen 2. Paginator's a weapon. Make sure you stay tuned because the NL and Caravan and the Paginator, I'm doing a show us your bits on both of them, including the Caravan guys. As I've said, I don't just want the show us your bits videos to be four-wheel drive only. So yeah, done a bit of a walkthrough on the Caravan too. So yeah guys, again, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And guys, take care, peace, and as always, I'll see you on the tracks. Yano. Hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please click here to do so. And check out the video up here. It's actually related to this video. Cheers, and I'll see you on the tracks.